What's up, everybody? Sporter Rav back at it for last week today. Your weekly sports news show. That's a week too late. So let's get into it with the top stories of the week. How y'all doing? Are you sticking to your New Year's resolutions? Because I know I am. I have strived to actually get bigger this year. So I'm not moving anywhere. I'm eating way more than I used to. And I'm staying in my room no matter what happens. And honestly, I'm killing it, guys. Starting off with Astralis Group. As we mentioned a couple weeks ago, Astralis is the first team to have an IPO on the Dutch stock market. And since its IPO, it has unfortunately lost 17% in value. Now that is quite unfortunate, but we'll see what Astralis does to raise investors' hopes again and get people more excited to buy their stock. Moving forward, it is a big weekend for esports as all of your favorite games come back this weekend. So now you don't have to watch The Office 17 times in a row. No, God! What we got going on is we got the LCS and the LEC coming back as well. EVO Japan will be coming back this weekend. The inaugural COD League will be happening this weekend. Let's go Toronto Blast. And also, DreamHack Leipzig coming at you as well. Now let's move on to the top stories of the week, everybody. So put on your button-up shirts, get your Starbucks coffees, and start talking about the stock market because we want to talk partnerships. As I just mentioned, it is a big weekend for esports, and with everything else starting up this weekend, so has all the partnerships being announced. Number one, the Nike and T1 partnership. Now, on the T1 side, what they do get is a state-of-the-art facility with brand new equipment to help all of their teams really enhance their skills and be the best they can be while practicing and training for all other sports across the league. And on the Nike side, all T1 teams and players have to wear Nike branded jerseys and shoes even too. I can't wait to see Faker rocket a couple of the Air Force Ones on stage as he wipes the floor with everybody. Now this is quite exciting as Nike and T1 are not the only team to be rocking Nike gear. As mentioned previously a couple of shows ago, all of the LPL teams will also be now be rocking all Nike branded jerseys. So they're really getting into it with all the clothing as well. Adidas, where you at? What you doing? Next up, the LCS and Bud Light have announced their partnership this week. 2019 has been a big year for Bud Light as they strive to become the official beer of esports, and they've done just that, partnering up with the 2K League, Magic Games, and even the Overwatch League. But now they strive to get on the biggest stage of esports, partnering up with the LCS. And honestly, who could have asked for a better stage for them? Matt Archibald, Chief Strategist Officer for Business Development at Riot Games, was on the record to say, sipping on a Bud Light and cheering on your team is a time-honored tradition of sports. And the LCS is proud to join that tradition. Now, with the new sponsors, they will also have brand new sponsor segments across the broadcast. They will also be hosting the How I LCS viewing parties as well. And they'll have an exclusive after-hours segment with the league cast and host on their official Twitch channel. This is something actually quite interesting as I'm not sure as any of the sponsors has done this before. So shout out to Bud Light for creating a brand new segment and really making a name for themselves for being a different sponsor in the LCS. Number three, what I find to be the most interesting partnership of all, Fnatic and Unicef have come together to tackle 21st century issues to battle toxicity in gaming with influencers and teams and help our most vulnerable children across the world. Now, Glenn Clavitt, CEO of Fnatic, was on the record to say about the partnership that toxicity is one of the biggest challenges we face in our industry as it creates barriers to entry for all players and fans alike. Now, they've teamed up with Marcus Rashford for the Manchester United Mane for the Got Your Back campaign starting this week. We'll be playing FIFA with Donovan Tex Hunt to raise money for UNICEF and also talk about positivity in gaming and in daily life as well, and how to reduce toxicity and how to deal with it when faced with it while online. But that's been everything from me. Now you know what happened last week. I've been Rav. Have a great day and peace.